Okay, so looking at the equation of a tangent, which is always a difficult question no matter which paper it appears on. But it says here the centre of a circle is the point with coordinates -1, 3. So not 0, 0. The point A has coordinates 6, 8 and it lies on the circle. Find an equation of the tangent to the circle at A and give your answer in this form: ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a, b and c are integers, whole numbers. So the best thing we can do here is to draw a little sketch of this. Now it doesn't need to be perfect. -1, 3 is left and up, so the centre of the circle is about here. Now I don't need to draw a perfect diagram. I just need a little sketch just so I can see what's going on. It says 6, 8 is the point on the circle over here, so in that positive quadrant. And if we label this up, we can visualise what this looks like. -1 and 3, and it wants me to find the equation of the tangent at that point A. So there we go, not an amazing diagram, but enough that I can see what's going on. Now in order to find the equation of the tangent, we need to know the gradient of the tangent. And the gradient of the tangent is perpendicular to the gradient of the radius. So if I find the gradient of the radius from -1, 3 to 6, 8, I can then do the negative reciprocal of that as they meet at a right angle, and that will tell me the gradient of my tangent. So to find the gradient, I need to do the change in y divided by the change in x. Now the change in y, it goes from 3 to 8. So 8 minus 3, which is 5. For the change in x, it goes from -1 to 6, or 6 take away -1, which is a change of 7. So my gradient of the radius is 5 over 7. Now I want the perpendicular gradient. So my perpendicular gradient will be -7 over 5, just doing the reciprocal there. All I have to do now is put all of these pieces into y equals mx plus c, the equation of a line. So I have my gradient, -7 over 5, and I have the coordinate that the line passes through, which is an x and a y value, and I just want to put that into y equals mx plus c. So when I put those pieces in, we get 8 equals the gradient minus 7 over 5, multiplied by the x coordinate, 6, and then plus c. And again, we're doing this without a calculator, so I just need to be careful here. So I'm going to multiply -7 over 5 by 6. -7 times 6 would give me minus 42 over 5 plus c. Now I need to find a way of figuring out what that value of c is. So it's completely up to you. I could now write 42 over 5 as a decimal if you wanted, or I could write it as an mixed number. So 42 divides by 5 8 times with a remainder of 2, so that would be 8 and 2/5. That makes it a lot easier to add to the 8, because I can now add 8 and 2/5 to 8, which would give me 16 and 2/5, which is equal to c. Now again, whichever you prefer there, whether you prefer working with mixed numbers or improper fractions, you could write the 8 as a fraction over 5. It'd be 40 over 5. And then when you add 42 over 5, you would get 40 plus 42, 82 over 5. And actually, we're going to have to kind of do that anyway, because I'm going to have to write it in a particular form. So here, if I convert this back to an improper fraction, so we can write it that way as well, 5 times 16 is 80, plus the 2 gives me 82 over 5. So I can write my equation of the line. I've basically got it all set up anyway. I get y equals minus 7 over 5x plus 82 over 5. And here's why I would leave it as a fraction. This particular question wants it in a particular form. ax plus by plus c equals 0. So I definitely need to move all of the pieces to the left-hand side so that it says equals 0. So if we add the 7 over 5x over, we get 7 over 5x plus y minus 82 over 5. and that all equals 0. However, it does say A, B and C are integers. So if we look, any fractions that we have here are being divided by 5. So all I have to do is multiply everything by 5. And when we multiply by 5, that's going to get rid of those fractions. And we will be in the form we've been asked for. So 7x plus 5y minus 82 equals 0. And there we go, lots of working out there. But we've got to our final answer. It's in the form they've asked for. We've got the x, the y, and the value of c there, negative 82, all in the correct place. And there we go. There is our final answer for the equation of the tangent, and written in a particular form, and dealing with all these fractions without a calculator. But there we go. Tricky question, but a really good one to practice. If you want all 9 questions like this in one place, then grab my REVISE9 revision grids completely free. Click the link in the description, create your free account and unlock them inside Upgrade or TGMT4T. Simply head to the REVISE9 tab, select Higher or Crossover and download them instantly.